But getting back to this game that I never left.
Because you women are paying these guys, these idiots, these blockbuster workers, these Jewel Osco employees, these Hollywood videos, employees. You hiring niggas that should be working at SBC and KFC, and you selling your pussy and giving these idiots the currency. That's exactly why they receive that devilation in the thing that they supposed to be doing, participation in this occupation called pimping and hoeing. Because you women are sitting over there choosing on guys that you like, and you trying to bring your boyfriend in, and you trying to create something. You know what I'm saying? You coming up, you know what I mean? You trying to make you a pimp. You not God. You can't sit up there and make a pimp. And it's so sad to give confirmation of the information that I'm saying when these young guys call in and they try to, pop the pee and everything like that. They come off as that's just trying too hard to be something that they don't even have a chance at being. And all of this can be avoided. Some of them are headed towards jail and prison for 15 and 20 years. And these things didn't have to be so if you didn't sit up there and put $1 in that man's hand. You ladies don't know the power that comes over a man once you sit up there and put that $1 in his hand. No matter how much money it was, especially if he's a young guy, the power that you just put in his hands by giving him that money, okay? You creating a monster. You basically sitting over there making it good for him to be an idiot. Because a lot of these guys, they don't read, they don't study, they on drugs, they dumb as you know what I mean? A lot of you girls is inviting gangbangers and strangers up in here. Niggas that can't even spell their name on a smartphone by the grace of God, as I like to always say. These are the type of guys, you got all of these old Ritalin baby ass coming up in here. And it's just fucking up the game. And I know the seasoned vets, that seasoned in the streets, when they sit up there and watch, my videos, and they listen to guys that's calling on the phone and calling in, it's like, God damn, everybody and their mama want to be this pimping and don't know a damn thing about the pimping. But he thinks that he's the pimping, and the whole world can come together and tell him that he's not the pimping, but he gonna still believe he's the pimping because you guys is paying him. You got to be careful, baby, of who you give your money to. You know what I'm saying? Because you allowing a lot of these guys that was never supposed to participate in this game, you letting them in. You got a lot of fools in here, a lot of idiots creeping in this shit. Okay? You going to jail. You definitely gonna go to jail. Young woman, young teenager, those of you that's even younger than 18 and 19 years old, you gonna go to jail. You know what I mean? You're gonna go to jail. You 18, 19, you in your 20s, hell, you could be in your 30s. I ain't just talking to the young women, I'm talking to some of you older women as well. Because a lot of y'all wanted to participate in the lifestyle in your early 20s, but you waiting till you 30 and shit to learn how to do this shit. It is what it is. I ain't discouraging you, but I want to sit up there and tell you that, if you 30 years old and you never been arrested before, and you want to keep it like that, you might not want to be no hoe. You don't want to be no prostitute. Because 9 out of 10, if you out in them streets or you even on that back page, you going to get arrested. You're going to be arrested. I don't know what she or him, told you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're going to get arrested. You know what I mean? Some get away longer than others because some get lucky. But it ain't because they so intelligent or they got so much game. No, that's not it. God has just been merciful to their dumb ass. But if they keep on going, they're going to get arrested. You're going to get arrested. So, if you're afraid of going to jail, because let me say this to you guys, I got to squeeze it in just a little bit for the fellas. Some of y'all bless women that, just because she's attractive, she got a big ass, she got some big titties. You sit up there and, exchange numbers with her, and immediately within the conversation, you give her an invitation on participating in the lifestyle because she's attractive. And you haven't went on a real mental safari with this woman and properly given an interview, with her, And now you have invited somebody in the lifestyle that ain't got no business being in the lifestyle whatsoever. Because this bitch is going to cry. She going to testify better than Sister Anderson on Wednesday night testimony service when they take her ass in the interrogation room and ask her all of these questions. And she's going to do more snitching than a little bit. She going to snitch so cold that she going to sit up there and tell them things that they ain't even want to know about. She going to tell them things that they wasn't even trying to desire to know. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And all of this could have been avoided if you would have actually took out the time to observe. Observation will keep you from incarceration. Observation and the right conversation, interviewing this woman properly, this can keep you from being locked the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But, due to the fact that, she was light-skinned, she was pretty, she looked like Jada Pinkett, she looked like, you understand me, Beyonce, she was fine as hell. What's the little girl on the Love and Hip Hop? I got to slide the Ghetto Girls in there too. She might have looked like Tommy or Masika or whatever. And now you didn't went from basically talking to a girl that looked like Masika, and because you didn't properly interview the bride, now you locked up with a nigga that's trying to make you a motherfucking Masika. He walked up to you and told you your name is Masika. Yeah, I heard you was out there pimping. Nah, you ain't no pimp no more, nigga. Your name is Masika. But yeah, man, you can't sit up there and give an invitation to somebody that wasn't called and chosen to participate in this lifestyle, man. It's only going to lead to the destination called nowhere fast. Okay? So, yeah, to you young women, I already told you enough. If you didn't hear, let me tell you one more time. If you sit up there and participate in this lifestyle, your ass is going to jail. Irrefutable. You're going to jail. And because of the way these niggas are, you got some trifling niggas in the lifestyle now. You know what I'm saying? Because see, a real pimp is not going to leave his hoe in jail. Okay? He's coming to get his bitch. Matter of fact, if he's a real pimp, you know what I'm saying? If he was really, about his business and he was in position to do that, hey man, he already got money with the bondsman. He already got money with a lawyer. So the moment that you even go to jail, he wants to, impress you and let you know that you in good hands. As soon as you went to jail, he set up there, you understand me, and made bail already before you even went there. So the moment that you even called, he already had things set up because he wanted to make the pimping and hoeing look good. He couldn't have you sitting over there with renegades and bitches with stanky breath and everybody looking like Mookie Blaylock speaking down on the game and shit. Now he had to get you away from them Otis Thorpe looking ass bitches. Get you out of there. But it's only a few guys like that. What am I saying? It's only a few pimps. It's a lot of niggas that will actually leave you in jail and let you sit up in there for 48 hours. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about them guys that wasn't in position to bail you out. I'm talking about guys that actually was in position to bail you out and didn't bail you out and knew that you went out there under his instructions. Well, I'm going to just stop disrespecting the word instructions. Knew you went out there under his destructions, and as a result of his destructions, you're sitting in there because I ain't going to lie, 9 out of 10, especially for you girls that's out in Vegas, you about to sit up there, you understand me, and get arrested. And because the police feel like being an asshole, he just going to put vice-related. And it wasn't even vice-related, but he going to put vice-related just so your motherfucker ass can sit up in there 48 hours. And because you never been locked up before, them 2 days, bitch, is going to be the longest 2 days that you've ever had. You've never been arrested before, and them 2 days is going to be the longest 2 days that you've ever seen in your life. That 2 days is going to be 2 motherfucking years. And you're going to be calling the pimping or calling whoever you could call, all goddamn night because everybody's stanking. Then you're going to have this dog tray in your hand, and the bitch going to ask you, you going to eat that? Girl, because you just been holding that long enough. Is you going to eat that? Because, girl, if you ain't going to eat it, let me have it. You're going to be dealing with them type of individuals. Okay? Bitch who ain't washed their pussy, since King Harry had chariots around this motherfucker. Bitch that ain't washed their pussy since Sojourner Truth was the truth. Yeah, it's going to be a fucked up situation. So, you're going to jail. And like I said up there, and I keep telling you, 9 out of 10, when you're on that back page date, And some of y'all, you know what I mean, just like if a black man come through there and he looking like Genuine, or he sitting over there looking like Morris Chestnut, or he looking like whatever you like, a Marion, or whatever them pretty boy type, whatever them that you liking on, or YG or TG or whoever. And them niggas sit up there, you understand me, and come through, you know what I mean? Because the pimping, as I tend, the pimping ain't really gonna be having his fuck with no nigga. But you know what I mean? Might sit up there because y'all be putting it on y'all ad. No black guys, no pimps, no police officers. Like the police officers and pimps, you know what I mean? And black men is just gonna see that like, God damn, man, what? Man, the said I can't call. She's what? Yeah, say right here, man. She ain't accepting no niggas, man. They no black guy. Damn, that's f***ed up. Yeah, man. Shit, I want the. Hold on, why you ain't gonna call? Man, it say right here, man, on her ad, no pimps. Damn, you ain't gonna text. I can't get at the bitch. I can't campaign at the bitch. It say right here, no pimps. So I ain't gonna call or text because she said no pimps. Okay, and like the police gonna be sitting down there, they're gonna be sitting there talking about some, goddamn, I wanted to arrest the bitch. Why you can't arrest her? It says right here, if you the police, you can't call. She told me right there, I can't call. And that just be so cute. Some of you bitches is really the definition of lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. If you want to go ahead and put it on, as the people in church said, bless your little heart. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you did. You know what I'm saying? You sitting over there. You know what I mean? Police come through there. They going to arrest you. And like I was getting ready to say with this thing, a lot of you is going to sit up there and date a black trick because he looking so good. Oh, he came through with the wife beater. Or, when he came through the shirt, you saw his pecs, his chest was gang banging. Or when he came through, see, because a lot of y'all don't even have a hoe mentality. You still have a squares mentality. And so some of you girls, you know what I mean, have done a few dates already. I'm talking to you girls that just started. You know what I'm saying? You actually trying to bust a nut with the trick. You working harder than the trick to sit up there and come. See, this is what I mean. When you don't have the information, how could you conform and perform to a behavior that you haven't been informed about? You're predestined for destruction. You're predestined to be the best definition of a failure. Now, you know what I'm saying? Moving right along, the black guy, and I'm not putting this just on black tricks. I'm putting this really because foolery has no color. Okay? Bullshit has no color. Because now you can get by a nasty white ass man. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just using this for an example because some of you are actually gonna date a black trick, maybe because he's attractive. It wasn't so much because he had some money. It just looked like he got some good and you can get paid as well. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, because of these mentalities, this is exactly why you're gonna be 35 and 40 years old, 42 years old, putting up TBT pictures every day, talking about, girl, look at my shape. Oh my God, girl, this is the first picture I ever posted on Backpage. Let me see. This one I was with Robin and them. Girl, I was at the Sheridan. Girl, don't act like I ain't never had a room that was over $100. Bitch, I'm right over here. I'm staying at the Sheridan. Now you're going to tell me, girl, I wasn't in Motel 6 all the time. I was a bad bitch. And you know what I'm saying? Young women, you don't want to be that. That's not the lifestyle that you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell y'all something. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're 9 out of 10. Hold on. You're going to get raped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that every woman, because there's some women that actually they haven't been raped yet. And there's some women that, have never, been raped. I'm not saying that this guaranteed, but I'm saying the probability of somebody at least trying to rape you or it actually even going down, the chances is very high. There's some women that really wasn't into anal sex. They wasn't into the Greek thing. And because she wasn't in the Greek thing, he got more of a mental climax of knowing that she's not with the Greek thing. She don't want it in the ass. So since she don't want it in the ass, it'd be more of a physical climax and the nut would even be greater from me taking it from her. Because when it comes to that rape shit, it's not so much about sex. It's about power. So just the fact that you laying there helpless, you can't fight, you know what I'm saying? You're a woman and he could take advantage of you. This is going to get his rocks off, you know what I mean? Greater than, you know what I mean, if you was willing. And like I said, a lot of you are not mentally prepared, for things like this. So you shouldn't be participating in the lifestyle, sweetie. I'm just telling you something that's good. I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live, man. Y'all be blessed now.